So I'm just coming in the entry of the house. D.R. Horton is kind of known for these big, wide entryways like this. And a lot of times they'll do a wider stair. This stair is 3 feet wide. A lot of their homes, they'll do a 4 foot stair. And I don't know for certain if the home that we're talking about will have the wider stair or not. But this is the same model as the one they have for $399 that'll be finished this summer. So this is kind of an office right off of the front door, as you can see. And I'm not really the HGTV type realtor, but of course I have to narrate when I'm doing videos. So here we go into the living room area. You got a coat closet here under the stair. And then directly opposite this is the guest bath. Kind of a typical half bath size thing. And then into the living room, dining, and kitchen. Something with this builder, they do, it seems like every house they do some little different things. They do all this white millwork and trim as standard. Some of the builders do it as an upgrade. You'll have options to pick some of these finishes. The home that we're looking at is kind of the basic model. There's probably a few upgrades in here, but not many. I would guess that tall backsplash in the kitchen is an upgrade. Typically builders will do like a half height backsplash, so that may have been an upgrade. This countertop is a laminate countertop. We'll have to find out if the house that's being built will have granite. It probably will. And what this builder typically does is we write an offer. They call the home pending, so nobody else can buy it out from under us. And at the same time, we get a look at finishes. So they give us a palette, and it'll have several different floor coverings, several different paint colors, several different countertops. And from that, we select what we want. And if that doesn't work out, of course, we leave some escape clauses in the contract. So if you can't get what you want for some reason, we're able to get out of the contract. So obviously they're using this for storage. What they'll do when they finish this house is open up the front, complete the driveway, and they'll turn it back into a usable space. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and head up the stairs. And like I say, Horton is a very well-respected builder. They started in the Fort Bragg area, probably in the late 1970s, I would guess, early 80s. D.R. Horton is a real person, and he now builds around military installations all over the country. They probably build several thousand minimum houses a year, and I've never had any significant issue with them. Meaning I've never had, I used to be the garrison first sergeant here, and we would occasionally have issues that would cause us to issue warnings to soldiers about, don't go to that bar or don't buy a house from that builder. And D.R. Horton I've never heard of them having a negative situation, negative comments. So laundry in here, obviously kind of a small laundry room, no sink or anything, but there is enough room to move around. And another linen closet up. So, and I know these videos can be kind of hard to see, and pictures of houses are difficult to begin with. I use about as wide of an angle as I can. Any wider and things start to get that fisheye stretched out look. So anyhow, but nice size bedrooms. This is a solid 10 by 10 feet, which is actually pretty good size nowadays for a kid's room. They're looking for places to cut space. The adults like the big master suite. And so where they end up cutting the space is they're making the kids' room smaller and smaller and smaller. So anyhow, what I call community bath. They've gone back to doing one sink in these bathrooms. For a long time, they would put two sinks in this community bath, thinking, you know, for kids. But if you think about it, by the time a kid's 4 or 5 years old, they won't go in the bathroom together anyway. So that's how that works. Anyway, I'm going to kind of make another lap back through the master. And yeah. So again, this house is priced at $399. You'll see on the brochures that I'm sending you that they're offering a $3,500 incentive that you can use towards anything you want, closing costs, buying down your rate, whatever. That is if you use their lender. And if you're military or prior military, you get an additional $1,000. So they're offering you $4,500 to use their lender, which is, you know, I don't want to throw Mike under the bus. I love him to death. I've worked with him for years, but it's hard to turn your nose up at that kind of money. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head back down. I'm kind of looking for my wife. She must have gone back down too. I'm going to go ahead and head back downstairs. I will get this video uploaded to you. Let me know. Monday morning I've got an appointment and then a meeting. I should be available by 11 or 12 o'clock my time. But if you do think you want to make a move on this house, let me know, and I can let these guys know. They have kind of a one-page document that you do to put the house into a pending status, and then we would pick our finishes and everything else as I've described. So anyhow, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you very much. Bye.